Hey guys, Verks from the future here. Just want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been enjoying these Absolution videos, and just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been like huge outpouring of awesomeness, and build's been awesome for me and has been a lot for others. So it means a ton to me. If you got any use out of these videos at all, please hit the subscribe button. It means a ton to me. Like or comment down below. And without that, any further ado, we're going to jump right into the content and talk about Doryani's and when to upgrade to that if you want to. And I'll be right back with that content in a second. Make sure to stick around to the end. I have a tip on just kind of what I've been seeing on trade and a way to get very, very cheap item. Not very cheap, but better items for cheap. And I think I found it very interesting. So make sure to stick around to the end or just fast forward to that if you don't care about Doryani's prototype. But anyways, thanks guys. Yo guys, what's going on? Today we're hitting you with a little Doryani's prototype action. We're going to see how this has been working out. It's a question I get asked a ton, so I thought I'd make just a quick little video about it. If you find this or any of my Absolution videos that have come out in the past week or so helpful, please take time to click the subscribe button, comment down below, let me know how your league start's been going, or anything that you'd like to see talked about or discussed a little bit further. But this is a question I've gotten a lot, so here we are, Doryani's prototype. I think it takes a lot to understand this item completely, so we're going to break it down line by line and talk about a little bit of the pitfalls of actually transitioning to this item. Because the question I get the most is, why aren't you using Doryani's? Doesn't it do more damage? And things along that line. So, line by line, deal no non-lightning damage. This doesn't affect us at all. We deal lightning damage. This doesn't affect our minions. We're good to go here. Next two lines, armor also applies lightning damage taken from hits. Lightning resistance doesn't affect lightning damage taken. So, you're going to read that as, I need to get a bunch of armor. My lightning resistance doesn't do anything. Last line, nearby enemies have lightning resistance equal to yours. The way you're going to think about this is, I need to drop my lightning resistance to -60. I also want to get my armor up so I can block all the lightning damage just like normal. I'm going to notice no difference, right? Right. That's the beginner trap to this build, this item, I think. That will, in fact, do the thing of lowering lightning resistance to your enemies and will make you do a ton more damage. 100%. Agreed. But the big pitfall here is, this affects lightning damage taken from hits. It is very specific that this lightning damage is from hits. This does not affect lightning damage taken over time. So, you're going to put this on, you're going to go immediately destroy your first couple packs, and then you're going to die. You'll be like, whoa, what happened? I'm all set, I got determination on, my armor's at 20k, everything else, all my resistance are good. And you will begin to realize how much lightning damage over time is actually in this game when your lightning resistance is -60%. So that is the big downfall. So not only do you need to get a 6 links Doryani's, which is around 6 to 7 divine last time I checked, you also need to get a way to mitigate this lightning damage over time, because I will tell you right now, it is super annoying. You will notice it immediately when you don't have lightning resistance. So that brings us to the question, how do we prevent that? And the answer is a couple options, but the easiest one is through a glorious vanity jewel of divine flesh. I don't believe this is too expensive, but it could be. But what does divine flesh do? All damage taken bypasses energy shield, 50% of elemental damage taken as chaos damage, plus 5 max chaos. So now you're required to get 75% chaos resistance to prevent your lightning damage. So you've kind of just moved the goalpost on what you need to do. You don't need to get lightning resistance, but now you need to get more chaos resistance. Usually I run around 20 to 30 for mapping pretty comfortably. You really want 75 if you're going to take divine flesh. And this only does 50%, so you still have to solve the second half of this problem, because usually where an avian twins talisman comes in line, or any other items that can do this, where 50% of lightning damage, as you can see here, from hits taken as cold or taken as fire. We still have our fire and cold res, this is good. This way we can prevent all lightning damage with 50% here and 50% from divine flesh, so we convert it to some other type of damage. Without doing this, you will feel it right away, and your character is way squishier. So you are doing way more damage, but you are becoming paper thin to any lightning damage that isn't a hit. And you, if you're like me, you think that's never happening. It happens all the time. All the time. So before you can switch to Doryani's, you need to get some other way to mitigate lightning resistance other than just armor. Buy the Doryani's, buy whatever you need to fix that, and then link it all together while still having your capped fire, cold res, high armor, high ES or Eldritch Battery, everything like that going. So that's my spiel on Doryani's. That's why I haven't switched yet. That's why I don't plan on switching for the foreseeable future. This is like after I've beaten the endgame bosses for me, really. Maybe if I pull a bunch of divines together soon, I'll switch, but not for me right now. I don't think it's League Start viable, which is why it hasn't been mentioned in any of my guides recently. Alright, so I promised there'd be a little quick tip on getting your items better, and what I have here is this item I picked up, and I thought, wow, this was a really interesting pickup. I picked this item up like this. I didn't do anything. I crafted 54 life onto it. It had the minus mana cost craft on it. I crafted 54 life instead because I don't really care about mana. So basically we got a +1 level of all skill gems, and this is the interesting part. I was actually looking for a +1 level to all physical skill gems first. I'm like, oh, Absolution's physical, that's usually way easier to get. I think we're at the point in Path of Exile, honestly, where people are thinking like that first. They're gonna go, oh, level of all skill gems is too expensive, I'm gonna look for the specific one I need first. I actually picked this one up for like half the price, with all the other stats I wanted. Like I really wanted 50 capped out dexterity on here. And I picked this up for like half the price. I swapped the bench craft on it, and it was good to go. So if you're having problems finding an item that you're looking for like +1 level of physical or +1 fire, at least give it a try looking for +1 level of all skill gems. I don't know if that's like a stupid comment to put out there, because people are already doing this and I was just overthinking it, but definitely check into that. I'll wrap it up there. And that's my thoughts on Doryani's, and that's my little trade tip for the day. So if it helped you at all, leave a comment down below, let me know how you're doing, and subscribe, comment, thumbs up, Twitch link below. Catch you next time. Bye.